Welcome back. Today, some serious topic in Wing Chun. How can Wing Chun defeat MMA fighters? The truth nobody wants to admit. So, today we talk about one of the most controversial questions in martial arts. Is, is it true that Wing Chun can defeat an MMA fighter? Well, you see so many videos online how Wing Chun get defeated, and we've seen people argue. And a lot of people say Wing Chun doesn't work. And sometimes I can agree with them. But let me tell you the truth. Can Wing Chun really seriously defeat MMA fighters? But only if Wing Chun is trained in the right way. Not movie Wing Chun, not soft Wing Chun, not arms only Wing Chun. So today I will review exactly how Wing Chun can beat modern fighters. We're using structure, timing, centerline, sensitivity, contact reflex, and internal power. So the question is, everybody asks, why most Wing Chun fighters fail? You can sit in the ring, they just get knocked out in 1 second. Before we talk about how Wing Chun wins, we must talk about why many lose. The problem is simple. Most of these Wing Chun practitioners only train forms. They don't train footwork, they don't train rear pressure, they don't understand range, they never spar with intensity. They think trapping works magically. This is not real Wing Chun. To me, this is demonstration Wing Chun. They fight among the students. Of course, all these masters are going to beat them all up, right? They're going to win, right? Not the outsiders. A Wing Chun fighter loses because he's never been pushed, pull, pressure, slam, taken down, or even hit hard. If your body is not conditioned, if your mind is not calm, if your structure collapses under pressure, it doesn't matter what style you learn. It doesn't matter. You see, once your structure is collapsed, you can be the strongest style. It will collapse. So let's talk about Wing Chun advantage. Wing Chun have an advantage of centerline domination. Well, we all have to agree MMA fighters are explosive, strong, athlete, and well-rounded. But they fight outside. Wild punches, big swings, high kick. They come in and shoot in. But Wing Chun lives on the center line. The shortest, fastest, deadliest path. So this is Wing Chun, advantage. This is where MMA fighters are not comfortable. Inside the pocket, chest to chest, within the elbow range, within trapping range. So Wing Chun straight line pressure destroy looping punches. Right in the middle, you see? This is how Wing Chun can win. We need to first jump the attack, cut off the angle, get to the center line, and overwhelm the line. Keep on punching, elbow punching. So the real Wing Chun punch land before an MMA hook can generate power. If you really execute, in the right way. Now, let's talk about footwork. And Yip Man always say, if your footwork is weak, nothing else works. Why does Wing Chun beat MMA? Because Wing Chun footwork is smaller, you see, and faster, angular, and based on center pressure. So they're designed for close range. MMA fighters are trained for large movements, big step, shooting distance, and obviously kickboxing range. So in that way, Wing Chun can shock them because we step in when they expect us to move out. So we're too close, they expect to move out to get a distance, but we move in more. And we cut the angles while they move straight. We stick when they expect separation. So if your footwork is correct, You can neutralize any rush, any punch, any takedown attempt. So it's important to practice your footwork if you really want to win. Sensitivity, the weapon MMA does not train. So the biggest advantage Wing Chun has is chi sao, sensitivity, not fancy trapping, not choreographer, but contact reflex. Once you touch the opponent, you control their balance. You feel their intention. You shut down their power. You take away their structure. So that's why chi sao is very important. It's not fighting each other, it just get you practice your sensitivity. But MMA does not train sticking energy, wrestling trains pressure, jiu-jitsu trains grappling, boxing trains striking, Muay Thai trains distance. But no modern sport trains contact reflex sensitivity the way Wing Chun does. I think that this is how you can dominate the inside game using Wing Chun. Because once we understand how our opponent or different style fight, we can use Wing Chun in the center line and we will dominate it. The reason most Wing Chun fighters lose because they don't know how to handle a takedown. Never been grabbed and taken down. It's how Wing Chun should deal with a wrestler. Step off line, never straight back, jam the neck and shoulder, control the elbow or head, attack the balance, not the body. So use forward pressure to break the shoot. Now, it's easy said and done. Yeah? I mean, you just want to talk, but you need to practice. You see? So therefore, Wing Chun never fights a shoot directly, we dissolve it. A proper bong, park, or lap shot on the shooter structure destroy the takedown attempt immediately. But you need to practice. Keep on practicing. You see? Short range power. That's what we have. We're famous. Coming short range power. The Wing Chun change, punch, all right, have its power. So most MMA fighters generate power from hip rotation, big swing, ground up, from the body. Wing Chun generate power from structure, elbow energy, relaxation, connection to the ground, and obviously the last one, inch power, boom. This is why MMA fighters are shocked when a Wing Chun punch feels like a bullet at close range. There's no loading, no telegraph. You don't see Wing Chun power, you feel it. You see? You don't see Wing Chun punch, you feel it because of speed. If you relax, you do it correctly. So what's the real Wing Chun fighting strategy? This is how Wing Chun can win. Number one, close the distance. Don't play the game. Move in with structure. Don't follow the rules. Break the balance. Control shoulders, elbows, and neck. 3, hit the center non-stop. Chain punch, palm, strike, elbow, pressure. 4, stick and smother him. Take away his space, take away his breath, and take away his vision. And finally, you must finish with calmness. So Wing Chun is not emotional. Stay relaxed, precise, efficient. That's the key to success. So if you train properly and follow the system, yes, you have a good chance of defeating not only the MMA fighter, many different styles. But you need to train correctly. So what is real Wing Chun? The Yip Man Wing Chun teaches structure, pressure tested, rooted, fast, speed, precise, internally powerful, most important, mentally calm. So this is what Yip Man taught. This is the Wing Chun most people never see. So it's important for you to understand that. You have the theory now, you need to practice. Now, if you train Wing Chun the way it was meant to be, the real Yip Man lineage, it becomes one of the most dangerous close range system ever created. Thank you for watching. Train smart, train calm, and train with purpose. Take care.